Welcome back to another episode of Top Down Conversations. Welcome back to Top Down Conversations. Top Down Conversations. Top Down Conversations. Top Down Conversations. Top Down Conversations, where we interview different photographers, models, and videographers to see what it's like on the other side of the lens. All right, Top Down. The Erick interview. Take one. What's going on, Top Down fam? We are back with another episode of Top Down Conversations, where we interview different photographers, models, and videographers in different convertibles all over Charlotte. Today, we're doing something a little different. Today, we actually have the owners of this amazing BMW right behind me, Erick Sr and Erick. So in a second, I'll have those two go ahead and introduce themselves, and we'll find out more about them as well as this BMW. So I guess to start off, Erick Sr., we'll start off with you. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, where you're from, and how long you've been working on cars.
Well, I was born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, and I've been working on cars since I was about 14 years old with my dad, because he's a mechanic by trade, and that's how I got hooked on cars and be around cars and just wanting to do that.
Yeah.
Always wanted to do it since I saw him start a car that was just a total wreck to me, and next week it was running. So that got me energized. I'm like, I could do this.
Yeah.
But I went towards the paint and body side instead of the mechanical side. But I learned that end from him at the beginning. And as I got a little bit older, I got into the body work. And I learned how to do body work while I was in the military.
Really?
Yeah.
I appreciate you serving. Thank you for your service.
You're welcome.
Absolutely. How long were you in the service for?
4 years.
4 years.
And I was stationed in California. It was like a blessing for me for that to happen.
Yeah.
Because when I enlisted, it was out of just wanting to do something different and try to get my life in order as a young man. So I went in there and did my thing, but I wanted to be stationed in California. And I got granted that wish because I love custom cars, and I wanted to learn from them, and I wanted to build a Hollywood movie car since I was like 15 years old.
So you got to be able to do some of that while you were in California?
Yep. I went to school at night while I was enlisted in the military. And when my 4 years was up, I went into the body shop world. Got my first job in a shop and learned how to do body work and paint and stuff like that. And then I went back to New York in 1988.
Yeah.
And I got to make my Hollywood car anyway.
Ooh. Now, what was that Hollywood car in 1988?
I went back, but I actually created that car and started in 91 and finished it in 92 when I did the paid in full movie car. So I got my movie car out of the way without being in Hollywood.
Yeah, all right. Now we're going to dig into that a little bit. But when did you come over to Charlotte? When did you come to Charlotte?
In 93.
In 93. And what brought you to Charlotte?
Well, we wanted to move because my wife is from Kentucky. I married a country girl, and she never really liked New York like that. She liked the adventure, but it's just too much, basically. So in 93, we moved here to Charlotte, and we've been here ever since.
Okay, all right.
And Erick was born in 94, a year after I moved here.
Okay. Well, I think that's a nice transition. Let's hear from Erick and see what he got to say a little bit. All right, there you go. Erick, tell us a little bit about yourself, kind of how you got started on cars, and some of the things that you do.
All right, well, basically, I actually was just growing up in a shop in period because, my dad always had his own business. Yeah. So it was just natural for, my mom to just drop me and even my two older sisters off there so we could just try to learn something and just kind of be around people and stuff like that. Right. So, I just always was just around, but I actually got serious with it like my senior year of high school. On the weekends, I used to go and help my pops start mixing paint and doing small detail stuff like buffing cars and stuff like that. And eventually I moved forward to painting cars and doing body work and all that type of stuff. More recently, I started diving into more of the mechanics like my grandfather. So now just in our business today, we offer services in a little bit of mechanical, mainly around Euro cars, and even diving into electrical and a little bit of metal fabrication as well. So, like,
y'all do it all.
Yeah. I like to, kind of spread out a little bit, not too thin, but I like to be able to, be a little bit of a jack of all trades,
Okay, nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that. Shout out the business too. While we're talking about it. Shout out to the business.
Yep, Spec V Motorsports. Y'all already know this is where we come and make your dreams, come true. That's what we do.
Absolutely. So, speaking of making dreams come true, as you were saying, Pops, you helped out with the paid in full car. So let's talk about that, right? Let's talk about the paid in full car and this custom BMW that we got behind us and how that all kind of ties together.
Okay. Well, the way it started.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. The way it started tying together is about 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, my son saw Paid in Full Car Club. They had posted that they was going to be at this spot in South Carolina, and they was asking people to come out and so forth and so on.
Shout out to Paid in Full. Them some good guys over there. There's some good guys at Paid in Full Car Club. They helped us out a couple times. So, shout out to them.
Good. Yes, so we went. It was a weekend, a Saturday event, and we decided to go down there and meet these guys because it's like Paid in Full. That's me. What are they talking about?
Right.
I need to find out.
Yeah.
So we took a little trip down there, and we met Dame and a few of the members of the car club, and we started down that road because I wasn't thinking about building a car like this back then. So by talking about it, and they were making plans and wanting to do things and asked me about it when I told them that I did that car, because I brought my album with me just so I could let them know that I'm for real.
You serious? Hey, portfolio here.
I brought it, show it to them, and they loved it. And eventually we became members, and we stayed members for about a year. Then we just kept getting busier and busier. Then we decided that we just couldn't participate fully like we wanted to. So then after that, we ended up leaving the club because we're here almost every day.
Yeah, no, I
like
believe
religion.
Y'all said y'all do everything, so I can imagine.
Yeah, so that's how the car ended up getting built, because they were interested in it also, and I thought it was a good idea to do it. And then we ended up getting the car built.
So just to clarify, when you met the guys at the Paid in Full Car Club, you have your portfolio because you had created the car in the original Paid in Full movie, right?
Right.
So upon them seeing that, they were like, hey, why don't you make a replica or something like that to drive around here? Is that how the conversation went?
Kind of. It's hard to remember say exact words because I had the interest after I met them because it would have support. The whole E30 wide body thing wasn't hitting like that. You see, so we basically took a chance, and it had to be really good to build a car like that, and I knew that we could do that. Without hyping it up too much, but it's true. And we decided to build a car.
Yeah. And how long did it take again to build this?
A year and a half it took us to build it while we're working on everybody else's car.
That's insane.
So we got really busy.
So y'all were working night in and day in and day out, right?
Yep, to get it done.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it came together really nicely. So we'll definitely show off some highlights about it. And like the body work, a lot of the body work you did yourself, right? The hood, you custom cut the hood. You guys made the sides and the fenders and all that stuff. That's crazy. Like, I don't know what goes into making cars. Did you have to make molds and things like that for it? Let's have Erick talk about that part.
So actually, the kit actually ended up having to import the kit itself from Germany. So they don't really like make this kit available since this is like something that was created and designed in the 80s. So I had to go and scrub the internet to find where I could actually get this thing. It took about 6 months for it to come in. And then after that, what we ended up doing was modifying it further. So we ended up stretching the quarters out more and adding small little details and vents on the side of the fenders and the back by the taillights. And that's where our real extra customization came in, along with making like small little details like the metal kit that comes around the bottom of it. It helps support the bottom of the kit and protect it while driving. So it kind of like does multiple, things. You know what I mean?
It's not just a look, it's practical.
Yeah, it's actually practical. Yeah. Okay. So, we wanted to add our Spec V Touch to the kit. Okay. And, it was, I think it was, everybody likes it. It's pretty much a home run, you know what I mean? And, that's why we like to be able to create and touch on things that haven't been made and things that have been made, you know what I mean? We could do a little remix to it or whatever, Yeah.
So when I get my BMW, I'm gonna bring it to you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
My ride ain't got nothing on your So before we wrap up, oh shoot, let me see. There was something I wanted to what was it? I just had it in my head. I do want to touch bases a little bit on how you got involved with the Paid in Full movie and how you got to create that car. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yes, I can definitely do that. So while I was there working, I started to build cars for people, and the more cars that I did, the more people came. And one day, my newest customer, he went by the name of Age. Everybody that knew him called him Age. So he came to me and he told me he wants to build a wide body. Okay. And he showed me a picture of it from a magazine and he told me, could you do that? I said, yes, I can.
Hey.
Even though I never did one. So I decided to take that challenge.
Yeah.
And we went out there and talked to the guy that was going to order the kit. And we did the same thing, and it took about 6 months to get it because it came from overseas and so on to get that job done. But I did a custom spoiler on it. What I did back then is I kept the kit standard, just like it came out the box. Okay. But I made a custom spoiler in the rear for it and little minor things that he likes on it. Like there was 3 original badges in the back of that car because that's the way that he wanted his cars to be. Because I did one 4-door 325i for him, and then I did the convertible for him after that.
All right.
So Age had the contacts. I didn't know that it was going to be a movie car until they wanted to rush me a little bit. The movie. I'm like, what movie? The movie, the car got to be in the movie. And now I'm working even longer and faster, get it done for them like they wanted. Yeah. And I left New York, like I would say, just about 1 year after I did that car. It was summer of 92 when I gave it to him. And in 93, summer of 93, early summer, I left and moved to Charlotte.
Nice. All right.
And then I got phone calls when the movie was yo, the car is in the movie. Yeah. And I'm like, what?
How was it seeing your car in that movie? Like knowing that you made that?
It was awesome.
Yeah?
It was awesome. I felt really good about it. Okay. To see that car turn that corner, and that was it, with his license plate on it. Yeah. Yep. And part of now, moving forward, part of getting with this car, also to get it done, the original car was in terrible condition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's been about 30 years since I did that car. So it wasn't in the greatest of shape with rust and other things happened to it. It caught a little bit of neglect. So we decided to build a tribute car. So that's what we call this vehicle in particular, as a tribute car, because it's not like the original car. When it's all the way around, it's a white on white, the original car. Right. So I kept that as part of building that car. And when it came out, hey, it was happy days basically, and it pushed the narrative up, and everybody got their opinions after that.
Yeah.
About who did it first, who did this, who did that, and it's all in the comment section.
Yeah.
But I never claimed that I did anything first. I
Yeah.
just claimed that I did the movie car,
Hey,
and I did it
all
for
right.
age. That's
All
what
right.
That's what I'm standing on.
That's what it
That's
is.
what's
You're
correct.
not saying you did it first. You're just saying that you did it for the movie. Got you. All right. All right. Are there any other rumors that you want to clear up while you got the time?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Anything else is public opinion.
I got
you know what they like, what they don't like, and
Yeah.
that's part of being an artist. You're gonna get critics.
Mm.
You know, and some people don't like one thing about something, and they love it about another. But
Yeah.
I would say at least 98% of everybody just love the whole thing.
Good.
Period.
Good. Well, I like that. All right. Well, I don't think I have any more questions. Erick Sr., was there anything else that you wanted to add?
The car was also done in the Bronx. That's where my dad's shop was, and he built an extension to his building so I could have a couple of stalls to work out of.
Yeah.
So when I moved from California to New York, he added it on. He asked me, "You know what you're doing? That you want this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know what I'm doing."
Yeah.
You know, I could do that.
I got you.
Then that convinced him enough to give me a chance. And I got a lot of his customers because he's mechanics for Benz and BMWs.
Nice.
So I started out with my dad's customers, and then the local people started to seeing the kind of work that I can produce with my small crew.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Good.
But this car, only myself and my son did this car.
Yeah.
That's it. We did the whole thing except
Okay.
sewing the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's it.
All right.
Just to show
Well,
that we can do that.
It's great craftsmanship. I definitely say that. Y'all did an amazing job on it for sure. Let me go ahead. Let's see if Erick has anything that he wants to add on to it.
Well, I will say that for future, with our business and what we're doing now, we're going to continue to move forward in building these style of cars and any car really that people would like to bring to us. Since we are, are known for doing the E30s. A lot of people send us E30s, and we don't mind that. I mean, hey, they're great cars to work on, and that's our little niche. But we have a few things that's coming out in the future to let people know that we could branch out and do even more cars, and just customize everything just around.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring my BMW E30 to you, and I'm bring my Corvette to you. That's
Oh
what you're
yeah,
saying? Oh,
definitely.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Well, I don't have anything else if you guys don't. I think this was great. I'm glad that we got to hear your story. I'm glad that you were able to share it. And I'm glad that we were able to clear up some of those rumors for the people out there. So hopefully we can do this more with more car owners, get the information out there, get the stories out there, and just continue to grow. But all right, guys, that's it for this episode of TDC. Again, Erick Sr., Erick, we appreciate you guys. And next time, we'll rock out. All right, until next time, peace.